Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kazozak, and we welcome you here at Ruth Kellett Gymnasium for our first volleyball broadcast in 2 years. Yeah, it's just been that long. But we're glad to be back as we get things going in here. Let's go over the team stats from last season and see what we're going into this season. So Pequannock last season finished with a record of 9-14. Good for a 391 winning percentage. They went 5-5, which is a 500 winning percentage in the division. They finished third in the NJAC Independence Division, and they lost in the first round of the state sectional playoffs as the number 16 seed. They had a better season than the last season we covered, but they had a lower seed, which doesn't really make sense doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess that's how the schedule was last year. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe. And this stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulkhead.com and TopWaterBastards.com. And here we are as we get into the first set here. We got a nice wide angle camera angle all the way across from the gym here, so hopefully that helps us out here. But yeah, our first volleyball broadcast in 2 years. We're glad to be back. Both teams coming in with a pretty solid 4-2 record, so this is going to be a very good matchup, as well as this is a divisional game in the NJAC Independence. Pequannock is 2-1 in the division, and Villa Walsh Academy, the visiting opponent in this game, is 3-1 in the division. So here we are as we enter the first set. Serving first will be Villa Walsh Academy. Bring this one up. It's Fiona Arnold. Now Ava Schickman gets it over. And this one is out. And Villa Walsh will start on the board. Serving for Villa Walsh is Sabrina Nevada. This one's out. And Pequannock now on the board to tie it up at 1. Fiona Arnold serving for the Golden Panthers. The Walsh trying to go for the spike. Gets blocked. And the Golden Panthers, unfortunately, hit this one out of bounds. So Villa Walsh is actually going to get the point here. And now they're up 2-1. Fiona Arnold bringing this one up here. And now Alexia Yassin sending this one over. Up high here as Villa Walsh Academy brings it back here. Setting this one up here was Danielle Turo. And unfortunately, Pequannock hits this one over 3 times. It's going to give Villa Walsh Academy a 3-1 lead. The 3-hit rule. Fiona Arnold setting this one up here. Alexia Yassin keeping this one in play. And now Fiona Arnold bringing this one back over here. And this one was brought back, but it's going to stay in. And Villa Walsh now up by 3. Brought up here as Danielle Turo brings it over. Now Ava Schickman, as well as Fiona Arnold setting up here, going for it, was number 14, Sienna Castle, but this one stays in play here. Alexia Yassin settling this one here for Sienna Castle to bring it over. And it looks like, I believe they hit it more than 3 times here. It's going to give them a 5-1 lead now for the Vikings. Set up here as this one's sent over here by Celia Shenton. Good block right there by the Golden Panthers. As Walsh Academy has to set up and bring it back over. Fionn Arnold bringing this one over here. And Walsh Academy not able to get it here. The Golden Panthers now make it 5-2. Walsh still on top by 3. Do not mind our broadcasting here, our commentary for our first volleyball game in 2 years. Give me some slack. We'll get back into it. Alexa Yassin with the serve. Now Fionn Arnold setting up here. Going for the spike was Ava Schickman. And Walsh Academy brings it back here. Ava Schickman responding there, getting it back. As the Walsh Academy Vikings keep it in play and send this one back here. And they're able to score to make it 6-2. And now Alexa Yassin's going to come out. Subbing in will be number 17, Olivia Mancero. As Mancero gets started here, as she gives it to Fionn Arnold, who gets the Panthers another point here to make it 6-3. Daniel Turo serving. And it's an ace for Turo to make it 6-4. So Pequannock claws it back to a 2-point game here. As Walsh Academy brings it back over here. Turo with it. Now Arnold tipping this one over. And Walsh is going to get this one. 7-4. And as Walsh makes a substitution here. And now serving is number 10. Karina Siegel. Pequannock try to keep this one in bounds here. Ella Arnold not able to hold on there. And it is now 8-4. This one's brought up here by Celia Shen. Now Mancero bringing it over. She does. Now Walsh setting up here. Go for the spike. And unfortunately, Danielle Turo not able to get to it. It's 9-4. And this one off the serve is out. Pequannock gets one back. Serving for the Golden Panthers again will be Celia Shenton. Panthers bring it back here. Mancero sets it up here for Fionn Arnold. Going for the spike was Ella Arnold, but Walsh Academy keeps it in play here. But as they try to send it back, it goes off the net. And this gives Pequannock a point here. It's back to 3 at 9-6. Shenton there will serve for the Golden Panthers. Walsh Academy setting up here. And unfortunately, Mancero not able to get it on time. 10-6. And we're going to have a substitution, looks like. Walsh Academy weekend substitution. And now coming out was Celia Shenton. Coming in now is Annalie Santana, number 1 for Pequannock. This one goes out off the serve. And It's now back to 3. Pequannock going trailing 10-7. But Walsh trying to send this one back here. And Fiona Arnold accidentally sends this one away. And Phil Walsh makes it 11-7. David Schickman sends this one high here. As Ella Arnold able to keep it in play as Fiona Arnold gets it over. Setting up here is Turo. Now over to Fiona Arnold. She gets it over. Walsh Academy able to hold that one and keep it in play here as they bring it back. Annalise Santana sets it up for Fiona Arnold. As this one's sent back over here by the Golden Panthers. And the Walsh Academy volleyball team sends this one out of bounds. It's 11-8. Now Ella Arnold will be serving for the Golden Panthers. Walsh bringing it back here. Fiona Arnold. Now, Alexa Yassine able to get that one over here. Walsh Academy tries to get that one in there, but Pequannock keeps it in play here. And this one goes off the hands. And Pequannock scores here to cut the deficit down to 2. Ella Arnold setting this one up here as she brings it over. Walsh Academy brings it back as Annalise Santana sets it up for Fiona Arnold. Now Ella Arnold going for the spike here. And unfortunately, she stepped on the line. This is going to give Walsh another point. Eva Schickman tries to get it over there to Fiona Arnold. But this one's kept in Pequannock's side here, but Walsh Academy, I believe, touched the net, so that's going to actually give Pequannock the point here. It's 10-12, and now Fiona Arnold is going to serve. This one goes off the netting here as Walsh tries to bring it back, and it's now a 1-point deficit. Pequannock looking to tie here. Fiona Arnold to serve. Up high here. As Walsh brings it back here. As Fiona Arnold gets it back here. And does this one stay in? No, it doesn't. Walsh gets an insurance one there. Walsh making another substitution. Pequannock not able to handle that one. Walsh gets another one. Walsh tries to serve it. Goes off the netting there. And Pequannock gets another point here to put us at 14-12. And now Alexa Yassine is going to serve. Yassine with the serve. Comes up high here. And Sienna Castle tries to keep it in. Side of Walsh's zone here. But unfortunately, they're not able to. Pequannock's unable to. As Liv Mancino comes back in. Yassine's out. This one's out. 15-13. This one is kept in play there. This one went off the ceiling there. I thought Walsh was not even going to get that one, but a great spike by Ava Schickman to cut the deficit back down to 1. Turo at the serve. Walsh getting it back here. Great play by Fiona Arnold. And unfortunately, she hits it twice. Great play as Turo goes down there to bring it back over. Walsh trying to get it back. They do. Fiona Arnold setting it up for Ava Schickman. And Walsh keeps it in play. And Pequannock with a great move right there. Turo able to keep this one from going out here. And now we're played there by Turo as Fiona Arnold sends it over. And this one, unfortunately, is out. This one's out off the serve. And now Celia Shenton serving. Walsh brings it back. Shenton keeps it up, as well as Turo. And this one's brought back over by Ava Schickman. Walsh setting up here. They get it back. Shenton there playing it to Fiona Arnold. Setting it up for Ella Arnold. And Ella Arnold gets it for the Golden Panthers. And Pequannock is back within 1 again. They have not been able to tie the game yet, as they look to do it on this next serve. Shenton with the serve, of course. And Fiona Arnold, or excuse me. It was Olivia Mancera who was able to get it over here, and now Pequannock ties it here at 17. And this will force a timeout here. So, tie game here at 17 here. Pequannock's able to crawl their way back and make this one a game. They were trailed by a bunch of points there, but Golden Panthers have been able to find a way here to keep it very close and eventually now tying it. Once again, be sure to hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel as we try to reach that next goal of 1,200. The big goal, hopefully by the end of the 25-26 season, of 2,000 subscribers. They are coming out of the timeout here. As Shenton's going to serve again here. Walsh brings it up. And they set up to play this one back. As a great play right there by Turo to keep it and get it over here. As Pequannock has it back. And Schickman with a nice play there to bring it over. And now Ella Arnold. And unfortunately, this one I believe was right on the line here. So it's going to be 18-17. With the Vikings back up by 1. Walsh with the serve here. Mancero gets it over here as this one's brought right back. Santana. And now Ella Arnold bring this one over. Great play there by Walsh as they are able to get it back here. Santana over to Fiona Arnold. And now Ella Arnold. And Ella Arnold ties it for the Golden Panthers. As we're back even, 18-18. Pequannock with the serve again here. As Alexa Yassin able to keep that one in play there. And this one goes off the light, unfortunately. And they'll Walsh back with a 1-point lead. Ava Schickman leaves it there for Fiona Arnold. Now Alexa Yassin brings it back over. And Santana able to get down there and keep that one in play. Brought back over here. And now the Walsh setting up here. And they hit this one. Off the netting here. We're back even. Ella Arnold serving for the Golden Panthers. This one's out. They'll Walsh back up by 1 again. Pequannock is not taking a lead yet. But Pequannock is still looking to get that lead, as it is within reach. Winning the first set is important here. But unfortunately, it's a 2-point game as Fiona Arnold not able to handle that one there. It's 21-19. And we're going to have a timeout. So Pequannock and Phil Walsh again, as we recapped a little bit earlier in this broadcast, both have a 4-2 record. Now, a common occurrence from the Golden Panthers volleyball team for the past couple seasons is they tend to start good, but then, end up having to go into like a mid-season free fall until the end. That's been a theme for the Golden Panthers volleyball team, but hopefully this year is not the year, and they put their first winning season out here on the court since 2021. I was a freshman here at PTHS when the girls volleyball team had their last winning season, so it would be very incredible if they're able to put a winning team again this year. They're playing pretty well here. But Pequannock is going to need to rally some points here, as it's now a 22-19 Villa Walsh lead. Ava Schickman over to Alexa Yassin, as Sienna Castle tries to spike it there, but it's blocked and kept inside of Pequannock's zone. And Pequannock is facing danger from a match point, which is 25. Alexa Yassin brings it over here. And the Golden Panthers get one back here, as it's 23-20. This one's brought up here, as Bill Walsh brings it back into Pequannock's side of the court here. And Alexa Yassin able to get that one over here. For a second, I thought that one was blocked and kept inside of Pequannock's side here, but a huge point there for the Golden Panthers as they make it a 2-point game again. So here we are coming out of the timeout here. So serving for Pequannock will be Fiona Arnold, number 3. Fiona Arnold with the serve there. As unfortunately Pequannock's not able to keep this one here. In play there, Fiona Arnold not able to handle it, and it's now a match point here for Bill Walsh. Pequannock's going to need to get 3 consecutive points here to extend it. Here's Schickman. Now Fiona Arnold as Shetton gets it over. Probably going for the spike. This one's off the hands of a Pequannock player, but Fiona Arnold gets it over to Shetton as she's able to send that one over again. Great play there by Ava Schickman, getting down there and sending that one back over. Pequannock gets the point. I believe Phil Walsh went on the line there. It's 22-24 as Pequannock's down by those 2 points. Alexa Yassin serving here. And this one is out. Bill Walsh tried to spike it, but now the Panthers are back within 1. The Panthers have a chance here to tie it again. Now the rules for the sets is whoever scores 25 wins the set, but if it's tied, it can go higher than that. It has to be a 2-point differential, but unfortunately, Bill Walsh scores 2 here, and now end the first set here as Pequannock loses it, 25-23. So the Golden Panthers will look to win the second set to force a third set. Otherwise, they'll be swept in 2. Boys soccer is currently on TJK Network 3, but unfortunately there's no scoreboard. So Pequannock again needs to win this second set in order to force a third set. Sorry about that. I was taking a look here at our boys soccer game, which you can go watch on TJK Network 3. That is on our third station. I'm not sure if the feed has a scoreboard though, which kind of is annoying because they're playing this on a grass field at Mountain Lakes. It's their Halsley Field, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, or Halsley Field. And unfortunately, that doesn't have like any electronics. They're using a portable huddle camera. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a scorekeeper for that. But anyways, be sure to tune in tomorrow on TJK Network as girls soccer takes on Bergenfield, and then Wednesday we'll be broadcasting boys soccer. They'll be playing against Bergen Charter, and then Thursday will be field hockey, Vernon versus Pequannock. Field hockey is currently in a bit of a rough start of the season. They're 1-5. Is it time to hit the panic button? I'm not sure what's going on with that. And then, of course, Friday will be the homecoming game for football, which is against Pequannock's rival, Kinnelon. That's going to be a good game. That's the homecoming game as well for this homecoming week for the Golden Panthers. So, Pequannock, of course, switching sides here as they're now on the other opposite side of the court. Fiona Arnold serving here for the Golden Panthers. Bill Walsh tries to bring it back over. Off the netting there. Pequannock starts off here on the board. 1-0. Bill Walsh setting up here. So he brings this one back over. Alexi Yassin sets it up high. And that was over 3 hits for the Golden Panthers. This is going to tie the game. And now Bill Walsh on the board. Right up high here. Fiona Arnold keeping it in play. As this one's brought over by Molly Young. And Bill Walsh and I will get it back there. As that one went under the netting, so it's 2-1 Pequannock. Bill Walsh able to get it over there. Nearly went into the netting, but they were able to prevent that. As this one's sent back over here by Molly Young. Fiona Arnold tries to bring it back over. This one hits the netting. And we're back tied at 2. Liv Mancero subbed in for Alexi Yassin for the Golden Panthers. Even Schickman able to keep that one from going to the ground there. And gets it back over. Not sure what happened there, but that's going to give Bill Walsh. So Bill Walsh up by 1 now. There was a little bit of a discussion there about it. I have no idea what it was. And Bill Walsh gets a nice little spike right there. And they're up by 2. Liv Mancera leaves it there for Fiona Arnold. Gets it to Ella Arnold. Plays this one over. Bill Walsh shutting up here. They get back over. And now Fiona Arnold brings it back. Left there for Daniel Turo. And the Golden Panthers are able to get one here. 4-3. Bill Walsh was not able to handle that one. Bill Walsh, I believe, went on the line there. It's going to tie this game up. Pequannock will take it. 4-4. And this one goes right to the netting, or near the netting, I should say. But Bill Walsh able to recover that one there. As Pequannock tries to keep it play. This one's blocked here as Ava Schickman try to spike it. Pequannock able to get back over again, though. And Fiona Arnold tips that one. And unfortunately, Pequannock not able to get that one there. As Bill Walsh takes the lead again. Liv Mancera sets it up here. Fiona Arnold. And going for the spike was Sienna Castle there, but it's blocked. And kept inside Pequannock's zone. And it's now 6-4. And this one goes off a hand here. It was Ava Schickman's hand. And this one goes right out to give Walsh a 3-point lead. Fiona Arnold leaves it up there. As Ava Schickman tries to go for a spike, it's out. Over to serve. Liv Mancera leaves that one high. Danielle Turo. Now Sienna Kauster brings it back over. And this one is out. Panthers get one back here. Bill Walsh tries to bring it over there. As they do. And now Pequannock gets it back. Over. Now Bill Walsh sending this one over. Liv Mancera sets it up. And now Ava Schickman trying to go for the spike. It's out. As Bill Walsh puts on another here to make it 9-5. And we're going to have a timeout here. Here we are as we come out of the timeout. Bill Walsh serving. And Pequannock needs to win this second set to force the third one to tie it up, of course, at 1-1. As Bill Walsh leads 1-0 on sets. This one's out. And it's now 10-5. And Bill Walsh gets an ace here to make it 11-5. The Mancero able to get it over here. And settled there by Danielle Turo. Now even Schickman go with the spike. This one just gets over the netting there. Bill Walsh able to keep it in play here, but Pequannock is going to get the point. It's now 11-6. Bill Walsh try to get over. It's blocked. Pequannock try to keep it over or get it back over. But Bill Walsh gets another here. A 6-point lead. Go Walsh. Gets it over. And Santana leaving it there for the Golden Panthers. And now Fiona Arnold brings it back. Down low there to get it over. As Ava Schickman also gets it over. But it's another point here for the Vikings to make it 13-6, unfortunately. So Walsh serves this one right into the net. Now substitution here by Villa Walsh. And this one goes off and out. And it's now 13-8. Danielle Turo serving. And this one's out again. And now it's 13-9. Bella shutting up here. They bring it up high. This one's out again. Now it's down to 3 for the Pequannock deficit. Walsh settling this one as they bring it over here. Ava Schickman leaves it up high there. And now Alexia Yassine getting it over. Annalise Santana getting on it. And now Fiona Arnold gets it back over. Up high for Village Academy. They tip this one over. Ella Arnold leaves it for Fiona Arnold. And try to go for the spike there. Looked like the Villa Walsh puts it right into their net. And now it's down to 2 at 13-11. Pequannock tries to save that one there. Unfortunately, they don't get it. It's now back to a 3-point lead. This one's high. Schickman. Now, Arnold gets it over just above the net there to bring Pequannock back within 2. And now, Molly Young substituting in for Annalise Santana. So Yassine keeps that one in play as this one's brought over by Ella Arnold, and it does stay in bounds. It's now only a 1-point game, 14-13. Here's a serve by Fiona Arnold. As the Walsh brings back, goes off a hand, and unfortunately, Ava Schickman tries to get down there, but not in time. It's now back up at 2 points for Villa Walsh's lead. And Pequannock tries to keep it in play here, but this one was out. Now it's 16-13. This one's out off the serve. It's now 16-14. One's right up here. The Walsh gets it over here, and no one there for Pequannock. And it's now 17-14. Yeah, Walsh try to get it over. Great block by the Golden Panthers. And it's now 17-15. Ella Arnold serving for Pequannock. Sends up high here. Going for the spike. This one goes off the netting. And Pequannock, their hands got in the way. It went off of the tip of their fingers too. And unfortunately, we're not able to get it on time. 18-15. And we're gonna have a timeout here. Here we are coming out of timeout. And it's Phil Walsh jersey here. And Pequannock not able to get it 2 on time. It's an ace. Pequannock now down by 4. Winning this set would be huge. They have to do it in order to force the third set, which is the decisive one. But Walsh able to keep this one in play. Fiona Arnold settling that one for Pequannock, as well as Terrell. And Pequannock able to get this one over and score to make it 19-16. Golden Panthers serve it. It's out. Bill Walsh up by 4 again. And this one served right into the netting. Pequannock with another chance here. As they're back, trailing to 3. Ava Schickman serving. And this one goes off the netting here. And now it's a 2-point game. 20-18. Pequannock needs 2 to tie, of course. She can win her serve here. And this one is going to bring Pequannock within 1. Walsh brings this one up high here off the serve. Schickman. Now Fiona Arnold gets it over. Schickman there again. Now Fiona Arnold. Setting up again. Walsh as they get it over. Fiona Arnold there for the Golden Panthers. Schickman tries to keep it in. Unfortunately, it's out. Walsh will serve. Pequannock gets it right back over. As Walsh sets this one up here. Now Fiona Arnold bringing it back. Great play there by Annalise Santana, and Walsh sends it out of bounds. Pequannock back within one. It's been a relatively close game, even in that first set. Pequannock only lost by 2, 25-23. Pequannock now ties it as Walsh does not get this one over in bounds. And we're going to have a timeout. Here we are coming out of the timeout. It's a tie game at 21-21. Pequannock brings this one over. Fiona Arnold was on it. Annalise Santana. Fiona Arnold settling it there for Ella Arnold. Walsh able to keep this one. Play as they bring it up and over. Fiona Arnold getting it over here. And oh, the Golden Panthers were not able to get that one there, but what a sequence there with that try. Walsh back up by 1 now. This one was not out. Fiona Arnold trying to tell the official that was out. But the call is going to stand. It's going to be 22-21 Walsh. Well, actually, I think they're just going to redo the play. So they're just not going to give Pequannock a point here. Walsh tries to get it over. This one's blocked. And the Panthers tie back up. Fiona Arnold with the serve for Pequannock. Walsh brings it back over. Fiona Arnold there, leaving it there for Ella Arnold who gets it over. Walsh gets there on time, and they're going to send this one back over here. Here, Schickman settles it there. Now Alexia Yassin bringing it over here. Walsh there, on it. They get back over. Turo. Now Fiona Arnold, and Ella Arnold gets it over there. They try to block it here, and it's going to be Walsh's point. This one's going to come down to the wire again here and be close. Fiona Arnold settling it there. As Ella Arnold brings it over. This one went off the hands of Pequannock here. It's going to go out inside their own zone. And now Pequannock's in danger of a match point as it's 24-22. Again, Pequannock needs to rally here in order to stay alive here. to force that decisive third set. Arnold gets it over. Looks like Yassine blocks it. And unfortunately, he sends this one out. And Villa Walsh Academy is going to sweep the Golden Panthers 2-0. Unfortunately, Golden Panthers put on a good game, but we're not able to get that go-ahead point there, as they were able to tie it at numerous occasions. So Pequannock gets swept in 2 sets, 2-0, losing the first set 25-23 and the second set 25-22. That'll do it here on TJK Network. Pequannock will drop down to an overall record of 4-3, and Villa Walsh advances to a 5-2 record. So Pequannock unfortunately also loses that divisional game. They're going to drop down to 2-2 in the division. Villa Walsh is now going to be 4-1 in the division as well. So that'll do it here at Ruth Keller Gymnasium. This is Todd Gazzak reporting to you live. So long, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our first volleyball game back here on the main station for the first time in 2 years. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Peace out.